was dropped in the Myers parking lot, I was just talking to Jesus, and I was just like, Lord, I pray that the person that I need to meet today, that I would be able to meet them and that I wouldn't be able to miss him. And so as I was heading toward the end, which I shouldn't have started there, technically speaking, like from the training, I saw this person coming from Myers going to her car. And so when I started speaking to her, she was in a hurry. And so I started with the Simply Fresh, which is a health book that we start with everyone. And she wasn't really interested, so I switched out with Peace Above the Storm. I told her with my personal story of how that book helped me go through depression and anxiety. And she was just like, wow, like I've been going through depression and anxiety. So I was able to pray with her. She was like, started to cry, and she was just like, man, like, I barely cry with anyone, but this is such a touching story. And I'm just like, you know what, don't worry about it, go ahead and cry. I was crying myself. She asked me, what church do you go to? I've been looking for a church, but I haven't really found the right one. And I told her, like, I go to the Kalamazoo Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we attend church on a Saturday. It's called Sabbath, and she says, like, wow, like Sabbath, I've heard of it somewhere. But like Saturday works perfect because I work on Sundays and I wouldn't have been able to come anyways. But then, so like right after I was finished with her, I spent about 20 minutes with her, like the person in the Myers parking lot came and kicked me out. And on a Friday, she texted me and she said like, hey, what time does church start tomorrow? And I told her, like, church starts are like 11, and then she was just like, perfect, well, I'll be there. And I was just like, I just screamed out of happiness. And so I told my friends, we kept praying, because I know that sometimes the devil can interfere with those kind of things. And that day, Pastor Pano had come, which is the director of this whole youth rush. And so we were able to meet her. She said that she really enjoyed the service, and she had a lot of questions. She's interested in some Bible studies.
Whatever their experience is, in a divine appointment, friends, people
and just seeing what God is doing, what God did, like right before I was kicked out of that parking lot, just so that I would meet Amy. It just really shows such a compassionate, heavenly, loving Father that we have, that even if it's just for that one last sheep, He will go out of His way to do that.